Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome to the weekly news in VR. Today I'm talking about ASGARD'S Wrath. Again, my Fave VR game Pistol Whip's new content has now dropped. Microsoft Flight Sim now available for all PC VR headsets. Quest to get unlisted apps but with a huge caveat for developers. And finally, step into the armoured suit of Iron Man as you battle alongside the other Avengers to thwart an evil overlord threatening Earth again. What is it about evil overlords and us? There are billions of planets out there. Go pick on another one. So let's get straight into it then. And remember, we're born to respawn. Firstly, thanks to everyone who subscribed over the past few weeks. The channel has had a massive spike in new subs and it looks like we'll definitely hit 3,000 before Christmas. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed, and if you enjoy the madness that is Mac in VR, come join us and maybe drop a like on this video.
A rogue, fearless in the face of danger.
As I reported in the weekly news number 48, all new Quest 2 owners are now eligible for a free copy of ASGARD'S Wrath. However, it seems that the message hasn't gotten through to everyone who works in Oculus support. One of my subscribers, Macken072, said he was denied a copy due to living in Sweden and the offer being a regional promotion. This, of course, is utter bollocks. In the tweet by Oculus support, it stated categorically that everyone who bought an Oculus Quest 2 between September the 16th and November the 20th will qualify for the promotion, and any purchases after 20th November will have the game automatically added to their accounts once the Quest 2 is registered and connected via link cable to a PC. Macken072 stated that he pursued his claim via an Oculus rep on Reddit, where it would appear they are more proactive and have more autonomy to make decisions, and he eventually received his copy of the game. So if you've been given the runaround by the bots on Oculus support, try the reps on Reddit instead. I have linked the page down below in the description. My personal experience was that the official support use prepared replies and are very rigid in their remit, but I did actually receive my game via that route. Have you received your free copy of ASGARD'S Wrath? Have Oculus refused you for any reason? Get in touch and comment down below. It's time for Anorak Corner, featuring Malcolm.
Did you know? In a completely unrelated story that I couldn't quite segue into any of the news stories, the video game Easter egg has become a trope amongst gamers, with hidden secrets being sought out by dedicated groups of individuals, all working towards a common goal. That is, to crack the code or secret and reveal the hidden Easter egg. The search for Battlefield 4's Megalodon on the Nansha strike map springs to mind. The very first Easter egg was put into a game due to the restrictive practices of Atari not allowing designers' names to be credited alongside their work. So Warren Robinett, designer of the very first adventure game, which he called Adventure, it was simpler times back then, the designer hit a key which opened a hidden room that revealed the text, created by Warren Robinett. Ingenious. Righto, I'm off to play COD with my homies and pawn some noobs. I have no idea what that statement means.
Oculus are going to allow unlisted apps on the Oculus Quest and Quest 2. However, unlike the wonderfully effusive free-for-all that is SideQuest, there will be huge caveats for developers wanting to get their apps onto the platform via this route. In a not so dissimilar situation that new Quest 2 owners found themselves in, new developers will have to link their Oculus developer account with their Facebook account, and existing developers will have limited functionality until they do the same, with all the ramifications that that brings. But this could also mean that you may no longer need a developer account to use SideQuest or Virtual Desktop, which gets rid of one of the biggest hoops people have to jump through to access these two great platforms. A bit of give and take? What do you think? Facebook exerting increasing influence on the non-official app scene?
Log 09-A7, cycle 85. If you're hearing this, the crew of the CHG Arbiter is dead. We followed a distress signal to an off-world colony and found it plagued by the metal.
The highly anticipated content drop for Pistol Whip 2089 became available on the 1st of December, and I've been playing it non-stop. This drop brings a whole new look to the game, new enemies and some cool new guns. And it's free! Fight the Machine. Go and download it now. And now it's time for Noob of the Week.
So Warren Robinette, fucking bollocks. Warren Robinette.
VR support for Microsoft's gorgeous flight simulator will be coming later on in December, but instead of just WMR headsets like the brand new HP Reverb G2, the VR release will be available for all Steam VR compatible headsets. The developer stated it will be open to all devices, Oculus family, Valve family, every family of headset will be supported. There was no explanation of what prompted this change of heart, maybe the less than stellar reception to the Reverb G2. But either way, this is welcome news and another massive boost for our beloved gaming addiction, that is virtual reality.
Do not fear death, my child, as each life is a new story.
Two quick stories to end the news on. The excellent roguelike title In Death Unchained will be receiving a free update as a thank you from developers to all players of this fun, but bloody excruciatingly hard title. The Siege of Heaven update will bring a horde mode to the bow and arrow adventure, where you're fending off waves of enemies from a more static perspective. The developers looked at the fun but less taxing archery minigame from the lab and have tried to bring this aspect to In Death Unchained. The new mode is more aimed at fun than scaring the bejesus out of you. The new content will launch on the 8th of December.
A powerful threat has resurfaced.
And finally, The Void, an immersive VR experience company, have entered the Marvel Cinematic Universe with their newest creation, Avengers: Damage Control. The experience uses a completely untethered VR setup to immerse you in the world of the Avengers, with cameos from Ant-Man, the Wasp, Doctor Strange, and also Spidey, amongst others. As far as I can tell from listening to the trailer, Ant-Man and Doctor Strange appear to be voiced by the original actors Paul Rudd and Dominic Cumberbatch respectively. There are currently 15 sites across the US and Canada, with a further 2 sites in Malaysia and the United Arab Emirates. Does this look fun to you? Do you want to step into the shoes of the Avengers and battle it out against Ultron? Get involved and comment down below. If you enjoyed the weekly news in VR, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the other side.
The transmission was a trap. It took less than a cycle for the machines to turn our crew into a graveyard. I've stayed course for months in endless defense, stacking scrap, surviving by way of rations and rage. But now my patience is depleted. It's time to ditch this junkyard. It's time to prove what I'm made of.